Oh, I guess there's a certain amount of objects hidden in every... I don't know, I gotta put the water in. Oh, okay. Nope. British artillery. 6 million prisoners of war. Between 1914 and 1918, over 6 million men were taken prisoner, including 1.2 million Germans, 200,000 British, and 200,000 British. Despite the 1907 Hague Convention and efforts of the International Red Cross, prison conditions and forced labor proved harsh for conscripts, and hundreds of thousands never made it home. Letters. Nah, we don't need to know about letters. Battle of Neuve Chapelle. On March 8th, 1915, wow, we're advancing really fast, British shells literally rained down on German forces. For the first time, the technique of the creeping barrage was used. A barrage where the fire of all units in the same a barrage where the fire of all units targets the same position for a period before advancing one line at a time. The infantry advance as a synchronized. The infantry's advance was synchronized at a safe distance behind the barrage, so the German lines could then be overrun. That day, 530 cannons were fired over 216 shells. That is to say, one shell per every 2 minutes. The Gurwali rifles. In the early 20th century, Great Britain and France governed huge colonial empires and put them to use in the war. Indian troops were deployed by Britain in the Middle East as well as the European front, and made an important contribution to the war effort. Many victories were achieved thanks to the bravery and discipline in combat. A monument commemorating their sacrifice stands at Neuve Chapelle in France. Mud. Mud is bad. Mud. Trench life was difficult. Soldiers confronted with cold, rain, and mud. Dirty weather meant diseases such as dysentery, typhus, and cholera flourished. The depth of the mud also presented dangers, and soldiers sometimes drowned in shell holes or tunnels leading to trenches. Explosives. Trench fortifications requiring the use of explosives to penetrate enemy lines. Long tunnels were dug under no man's land, beneath enemy trenches, inside which explosives were placed. The English used cordite, a powerful explosive that could be detonated at a distance. So whenever I think of the creeping barrage, I always think of Company of Heroes. Oh, I just got completely destroyed by British creeping barrage. But yeah, I think one of the huge advances in military warfare during the Great War was in terms of artillery warfare, because artillery never played such a potent component in warfare up to this point, and this is actually the first and only war in which artillery killed more people than any other weapon. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I hit the wrong key. Ugh. I keep hitting the Windows key. Okay, so I can control the dog to do things. Include. Something tells me the general survived. Use your ladle, dude. Yeah, creeping barrage was one of the first. Okay, so 1 is grab shit, 4 is come to me. Oh, I think I get it. Sorry, what was I saying? Something about creeping barrages. Yeah, it was one of the first advancements. But there was one guy in the German military. His name was Bruckmüller, and he created the most elaborate artillery barrages the world's ever seen. And they were first kind of introduced in 1970, or 1917. And it just completely blew away the Allied or the Entente forces when they first encountered it. This is one of the reasons they almost won in 1917. I remember in when I read about him, the author described his artillery barrages as complex and intricate as any 4th of July fireworks display. Okay. No. Dog. Okay, maybe I have to get him to do something. Okay, go up. Or maybe I have to... No, I think I have to go on the thing with him. That'll make a heck of a lot more sense than whatever the hell I'm trying to do right now. Can I get him to go in the hole? Like you can see all the people fighting in no man's land. Okay, I guess he's not coming with me anymore. Ow. Yeah, I'm really happy the dog can teleport. Well, soon he'll teleport. There he goes. Well, how do you get past those things without them blowing up in your face? Nope, you can't dig your way past them. Maybe I gotta throw something at it. Oh wait. Looks like the dog is trying to dig. Dig! It's got a bone. Give it to me. That dog is so going to die. You better not get attached to it. I know there was a ladder thing up there. But now, how do I... Wait, can I, like, pet... Get back here, dog. Get back here. Great. Teleported. I need someone to throw at that other thing. But there's nothing here. Oh well, it must just be one of those random collectibles. Alright, now I'm guessing I've got a... What the hell? The dog is like... That guy really gets around, doesn't he?
Okay.
Oh no, he's caught. Minutes earlier on the other side of the front.
Continued their attack on Neuve-Chapelle. Their next objective, take back Port Arthur.
Oh, there's Indian soldiers.
Yes, sir. Come on, boys, let's go.
Do you have any facts? No. Oh, my one problem with this game, it makes it a whole lot easier to survive in no man's land. This game than it did in real life. I like how they, I mean, I know it's like, oh. What did I say? It's 2, 3, 2. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I know the game lays it on pretty thick with the stereotypes, but this guy's pretty bad. What do you mean 3? I gave you the 3 one. It's right there. Take it. Juggernaut! Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, well, they're Sikh. Has his coupon. Oh yeah, I gotta move him over. Yep. Yeah, he was pretty stoked about that. Another thing you might notice about this game is nobody has any eyes in this world. Oh.
Merci, mon ami. Du Ragnar. Karl Louis Thunder. Yeah, come this way.
Amidst the never-ending attacks and counterattacks, Freddy and Emil hunted the elusive Baron and his regiment in Ypres.
It's the first time gas was used on Canadian forces, no less.
On April 22nd, 1915,
We held the
chlorine
line.
gas was used for the first time
God
by the
damn it.
Germans.
See, look, there's an old Canadian flag in the background. What do we got? Battle of Ypres. Ypres. Ypres was a strategic town in Belgium, especially for the British. It was the gateway to the north, and thus Britain. Canadian troops were deployed in the front line, and they proved their endurance and dependability in combat to the Allies. 6,000 Canadian lives were lost in the battle in April 1915. Sorry, it's gas. Mask, quote unquote, is pretty ridiculous. On April 22nd, 1915, Ypres came to be the first gas attack in history. 573 cylinders of chlorine were opened by the Germans in favorable winds. Chlorine gas caused burns to the eyes, skin, and lungs. Even through cloth and rubber boots, the effects were devastating. The only defense found by the Canadians was to cover their noses with urine-soaked handkerchiefs. Zeppelin bombardment. Zeppelins were invented in 1900s by German Count von Zeppelin. Jesus. But I don't know why I think it's so funny. But the first long-distance flight didn't take place until 1908. Zeppelins weren't much slower than aircraft of the period and were first used in reconnaissance. They could fly at higher altitudes from 1915 and were used to bomb civilians in London and Paris. The dogs of war. It is estimated that by 1918, Germans had deployed 30,000 dogs, and the Allies deployed 20,000 dogs. Dogs were recruited from dog pounds in the police force, while many families also enlisted their own pets. Dogs had a number of roles as sentries, scouts, and in postal liaison, and in equipment transport, in locating casualties and explosives, and as mascots. The main breeds deployed by the Germans were Shepherds, Doberman, Pinschers, and I don't know. I've never heard of those breeds of dogs before. But yeah, where'd oh well, try not to charge into the chlorine gas next time. Got it. But we Canadians are still extremely proud of our contribution to World War I. because we did a lot
On
and
April
gave a lot.
22nd, 1915, chlorine gas was used for the first time by the Germans.
And have among the most notable accomplishments, or military accomplishments, of any of the Allied nations, or Entente nations, and of the Central Powers. Long story short, we're awesome. New diary. I want to read his diary. What a day. My life has been saved twice today. First by an American soldier and then by a dog. I'm free at last. Carl. I saw Carl before the bombing. I hope he made it alive. I'm going to try and find him. On the march to Belgium, where this damn regiment is stationed. I'm not alone, at least. I met a funny old French farmer guy. Emile doesn't say much, but if I understood, his son-in-law's in Germany. How crazy isn't that? Not a day goes by that I don't dream of you. I'm guessing someone exploded his wife. Very sad.
What?
Guess I gotta dig under the trenches. Okay. Well, first let me grab that, whatever the hell it is. Canadian identification tag. At the start of the war, Canadian identification tags were formed by large aluminum discs, which was because they were an emergency issue and had a unique shape. They were soon replaced by standard British tags and those of all British Empire forces. Okay, well now the major question is, how in the heck do I get up there? You'll be fine.
What? Does he?
Oh, okay.
Hey, does he? Hey.
What do I have to get him to climb up? Let me get the dog too. There we go. This is a smart dog.
What? What?
Oh, that's right. He can teleport. You know, for all this game likes to tout its historical accuracy. The Germans did not have a giant death machine of chlorine gas. Much to, you know, the disbelief of many people, I assume. What they did was they actually, they had like cans of it, and they just opened the cans when the wind, like the historical tidbit said, they just opened the cans of gas when the wind was favorable for them and just let them blow out over the trenches of the Canadians. And they used canisters because they were trying to find legal loopholes in the Hague Convention, which specifically barred the use of gas attacks. And they're like, well, in the charter it said we could, we couldn't, you know, fire them out of shells, but nothing but canisters. We can put them in canisters and open them that way. Oh, crap. Oh, maybe I've got to... Okay. I think. It's never that easy, is it?
Does he? What?
Okay. What does that lever do?
What? Hey. What? Huh? Yeah. Come on, guys. Give me a Reveal, let's go.
I'm not sure if there's any Zeppelin bombing attack or Zeppelin gas bombing attacks. I'm not 100% sure. I know there's definitely plenty of Zeppelin bombing attacks. Stop barking.
Emil, hurry up! Hey, that's it.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Help me, Emil! That's it.
What a good dog. Oh, I don't know. Oh.
What?
Can I break this thing off and take it?
What? Hey, what? What?
Can I use the bone? Apparently, yes.
Thank you, my friend. You in? Don't worry, friend.
He totally got gassed. No, I'm getting gassed. Stop gassing me, bro.
Her name was Anna, a Belgian student living in Paris. She was hard on the trail of her missing father. For once, fate smiled on them. They were all going in the same direction. But while approaching Vimy, a German squadron spotted them.
Okay. Nope, no historical facts for the great car chase to escape the German bombing run.